Flame taught me strength. I was weak until the burn. Had so many things to learn. Fire came and showed me how to be the warrior I am now. Every lesson hurt like hell, but the flames began to tell secrets that the cold won't share. Wisdom found in heated air. Flame taught me strength I never knew. Burning through till I was new. Every scar became my proof that the fire told the truth. Flame taught me strength to stand. Build me up with burning hands. I'm grateful for the test. Fire brought out my best. In the furnace I was forged, every weakness purged and gorged by the appetite of heat that would not accept defeat. I emerged from all that pain, tempered like a hurricane, stronger than I'd ever been, thanks to where the flames had been. Flame taught me strength I never knew. Burning through till I was new. Every scar became my proof that the fire told the truth. Flame taught me strength to stand. Build me up with burning hands. I'm grateful for the test. Fire brought out my best. Now I walk into the heat, never fearing its defeat, because I know what fire gives. That's the way a warrior lives. So I thank the burning days for teaching me my strongest ways. Without the flame I'd still be weak. Fire gave me what I see. Flame taught me strength remains long after burning in pains. I'm the student of the blaze, living out my fiery days. Flame taught me strength forever. This is what I will remember, that the heat was not my end. Fire was my truest friend.
Heat and breaking places found warmth inside my fractured heart, where all the broken pieces start to glow with unexpected light. Burning in the coldest night, every crack becomes a door for the fire to explore. Heat is rising from the pain, setting broken things aflame. There's heat in broken places now, temperature rising, don't know how. The shattered parts are burning bright, turning damage into light. Heat in broken places grows, where the deepest fractures shows. I'm on fire from within, where the breaking first began. They thought the cracks would make me weak, but fire found what it would seek. In the spaces torn apart, That's where flames ignite the heart. Brokenness became the fuel for this burning ancient duel between dying and rebirth. Heat in broken places worth. There's heat in broken places now. Temperature rising, don't know how. The shadow parts are burning bright, turning damage into light. Heat in broken places grows where the deepest fractures shows. I'm on fire from within, where the breaking first begins. Maybe I needed to split open to let the fire start its hoping that from ruins I could rise, phoenix from the broken sky. So I welcome every break, every fracture that they make, because heat in broken places leaves the most beautiful traces. Heat in broken places stays, burning through my darkest days. The cracks let in the light, setting everything alright. Heat in broken places found. Holy is this broken ground, where the fire meets the pain. I am whole and born again. Too much fire in my day, burned in too many ways. Now my spirit's tired and frayed from the price that I have paid. Every flame is taking toll on this heat-worn, weary soul. I'm not broken, just worn down by the fires all around. I'm a heat-worn soul tonight, exhausted from the constant fight against the burning everywhere. Too much fire for me to bear. Heat-worn soul, I'm running thin from the flames outside and in. Still standing but barely whole, just a heat-worn, tired soul. Used to welcome every blaze, now I'm counting down the day until I find some cooling shade where the heat begins to fade. My resistance wearing low from the constant thermal flow. To soothe this burning pain. I'm a heat-worn soul tonight,
exhausted from the constant fight against the burning everywhere. Too much fire for me to bear. He wants soul, I'm running thin from the flames outside and in. Still standing but barely hold, just to heat one tired soul. Find relief in the cooling of belief that not everything must burn, that the tides will finally turn. So I search for gentle cold to restore this heat-worn soul, something soft to ease the strain of living in the constant flame. Heat-worn soul seeks respite now. I forgot her somehow, how to rest, how to be still, away from fires burning. Well, heat-worn soul needs mercy's touch. I've endured the heat too much. Time to let the cooling start, for this heat won't weary heart. Metal sleeping in the night, hidden from the morning light, cold and solid out of sight. Iron in the dark stays tight. No one sees the strength I hold in the blackness, hard and cold, waiting for the moment when iron in the dark strikes again. Iron in the dark I am, silent as a battle plan. They don't know what's waiting here, in the shadows crystal clear. Iron in the dark I stay, holding power for the day when the darkness finally breaks and the iron finally darkness keeps my edges sharp, like the strings on ancient harp, playing notes they cannot hear. Iron in the dark stays near. I don't need the light to know what I'm made of, where I'll go. Metal doesn't fear the black. Iron in the dark strikes back. Iron in the dark I am, silent as a battle plan. They don't know what's waiting here, in the shadows crystal clear. Iron in the dark I stay, holding power for the day when the darkness finally breaks and the iron finally waves. Let them search with blinding light. I prefer the iron night, where my strength cannot be seen until I choose what it will mean.
So I rest in shadow deep, while the weaker cannot sleep, knowing that when dawn arrives, iron in the dark survives. Iron in the dark remains, holding all its hidden gains, stronger in the blackest hour. Iron in the dark holds power. Iron in the dark I'll be, mystery and steel combined perfectly, waiting for my time to show what the iron in the dark knows. Oh, clopody, conquerors, confia sempre as respostas. Looking up at it. Looking up at heaven's stain, orange streaks where tears have rained, sky corroding overhead, oxidation painted red, clouds are turning into rust, metal heavens turn to dust, watching as the blue decay into orange rusted days. Rust-carved sky above me now, corrosion spreading somehow, heavens aging into brown, watching beauty breaking down. Rust-carved sky tells the truth that nothing keeps eternal youth, even skies must wear and age, rust carved on the heavenly page. Every sunrise leaves a mark, oxidation in the dark, sky is metal wearing thin, showing all the rust within. I stand beneath the aging dome, where corrosion makes its home, in the atmosphere above. Rust-carved sky I've come to love, rust-carved sky above me now, corrosion spreading somehow, heavens aging into brown, watching beauty breaking down.
rains tonight, oxidizing morning light, beautiful in its decay. Rust-carved sky shows the way. Rust-carved sky, forever true. Orange bleeding into blue, teaching me to understand. Rust carved by time's own hand.
Walking paths I set on fire, destroying what I used to desire. Every bridge became a flame, every choice that brought me shame. But the ashes tell me now that the roads forgive somehow. What was burned can grow again from the scorched and blackened plain. Burned roads forgive the walker, even when he was the arsonist and talker, setting fire to his way. They still welcome him today. Burned roads forgive and heal, showing grace that's truly real. I can't walk these paths once more on the ground I burned before. I destroyed so much behind, left the rubble in my mind. Thought I'd never find my way back to where I went astray. But the earth beneath my feet, where destruction was complete, started growing something new, telling me what I should do. Burn roads forgive the walker, even when he was the arsonist and talker, setting fire to his way. They still welcome him today. Burn roads forgive and heal, showing grace that's truly real. I can't walk these paths once more on the ground I burned before. Maybe burning was the plan to become a better man. Sometimes we destroy to learn that forgiveness comes from burn. So I walk the roads I scorch, carrying my guilty torch, finding out that what I broke rose again from ash and smoke. Burn roads forgive my past, teaching lessons meant to last. Their redemption's always there on the roads I couldn't spare. Burn roads forgive tonight, leading me back to the light. I'm amazed by what they give. Burn roads forgive and let me live.
looking up at weighted clouds, pressing down like burial shrouds. I'm just dust beneath the weight of these skies that seal my fate. Clouds so thick they block the sun, can't escape, can't seem to run. Just a particle of gray under skies that never sway. Dust under heavy skies tonight, crushed beneath their massive weight, floating in the pressure zone, where the burden walk alone. Dust under heavy skies, I am barely holding to my plan, suffocating from above. Heavy skies are pushing shove. Every breath is harder now, under skies that won't allow any lightness, any ease, just the weight that never leaves. I'm the dust that's pinned below by the heaviness I know of a world that bears me down underneath this iron crown. Dust under heavy skies tonight, crushed beneath their massive weight, floating in the pressure zone, where the burden walk alone. Dust under heavy skies, I am barely holding to my plan, suffocating from above. Heavy skies that push and shove. Skies were clear, lift the burden, dry the fear. But until that moment comes, I'm just dust that's slowly numb. So I drift beneath the load on this heavy dusty road, waiting for the skies to break for my suffocating sake. Dust under heavy skies remains, carrying impossible pains, floating in the crushing space where the heavy skies embrace. Dust under heavy skies I stay, hoping for a lighter day when the weight will finally lift and this dust will start to shift. Tired of what the fire left, bound to ash and what's bereft. Power rising from the grave, ashbound strength shows me the way. Not from gold or shining light, but from remnants of the fight. When the fire burned it all, ashbound strength won't let me fall. Tide tonight, burning through the endless fight, where the water used to flow, now the flames begin to show. Fire on the broken tide remains, rider on the wave, fire on the broken tide, so brave. Waves don't move the way they should, fracture like I knew they would, but the fire keeps them warm. Fire on the broken storm. I don't fear the shattered sea. Fire on the broken tide sets me free. Riding through the chaos wild. Fire on the broken tide. Reconcile. Fire on the broken tide tonight. Burning through the endless fight. Where the water used to flow, now the flames begin to show. Fire on the broken tide remains, coursing through the ocean's veins. I'm the rider on the wave, fire on the broken tide, so brave. Forever, gosh-bound strength defines my mind. Born from ashes into light, I'm connected to the great. Ash-bound strength will always stay. Let him doubt what ash can give. I know how the ash-bound live, with a power born from man. Ash-bound strength will never bend. So I carry what remains, understanding what it means, understanding what it means. Ash-bound strength through all extremes. Ash-bound strength remains tonight. Power hidden from the sight of those who cannot see. Ash-bound strength defining me. Ash-bound strength forever here. Born from ash without the fear. This is how I rise above. Ash-bound strength is what I love.
Heat on the hollow road. Walking down this empty way, where the heat distorts the day. Nothing here but burning air, on this hollow road to nowhere. Path is wide but feels so thin, justifying me within this vacant, scorching, endless stretch. Heat on hollow roads, heat on the hollow road. I feel nothing here that's truly real, just the burning and the void. Everything has been destroyed. Heat on the hollow road remains, only fire and empty plains. Walking where there's nothing left, just the heat and hollow death. Used to be a thriving place, now just heat without a trace of the life that once was here. Just the burning atmosphere. I'm the only traveler now, on this hollow path somehow, moving through the heated waste, on this road without a face. Heat on the hollow road, I feel nothing
nothing here that's truly real, just the burning and the void. Everything has been destroyed. Heat on the hollow road remains, only fire and empty plains. Walking where there's nothing left, just the heat and hollow death. Maybe at the road's far end, something solid will begin. But for now it's just the heat in this hollow beneath my feet. So I walk the empty way, through the heat another day, on this road that holds no one, just the burning blazing sun. Heat on the hollow road defines all these empty burning lines that stretch into infinity. Heat and hollow endlessly. Heat on the hollow road I roam, never finding any home, just the fire and the space on this hollow heated place.
Fire on the warm path, walking down this tight road where so many feet have strode. But my steps are different now, leaving flames upon the plow. Ancient path is worn and bare, I bring fire everywhere, burning on the travel ground where 1,000 souls were bound. Fire on the warm path lights everything the old road hides, bringing heat to tired stone. Fire on the warm path, my home. On fire on the warm path stays, burning through the travel days. I don't walk the way they do. Fire on the warm path. They wore down this road with care, gentle footsteps everywhere. But I'm scorching what they made. Fire on the warm path lay, transforming what was safe and known into embers fully blown. The warm path is mine to claim. Fire on the warm path flame. Fire on the warm path light everything the old road hides, bringing heat to tired stone. Fire on the warm path, my home. On fire on the warm path stays, burning through the travel days. I don't walk the way they do. Fire on the warm path. Let them think the path is set. I bring fire they won't forget, to the road they thought was tame. Fire on the warm path, my claim. So I walk with burning feet, making warm paths incomplete, until fire transforms the ground. Fire on the warm path, unbound. Fire Fire running through my veins, mixed with all my family chains. Generations burning bright, pass the torch to me tonight. In my bloodline lives the heat, where ancestry and fire meet, woven into DNA, flames that never go away. Blood woven flame inside my core, what my ancestors died for, burning through my every cell. Stories that my blood will tell. Blood woven flame won't die, passed from fathers' watchful eye. I carry forward what they gave, the blood woven flame in my say. Every drop inside my heart holds a fire from the start, where my lineage began with the first flame-bearing man. Now I carry all that weight of the burning sealed fate, written in my crimson code. Fire on this ancient road, blood woven flame inside my core, what my ancestors died for, burning through my every cell. Stories that my blood will tell. Blood woven flame won't die, passed from fathers' watchful eye. I carry forward what they gave, the blood woven flame I say. Let them try to trace my line, they'll find fire every time. In the marrow, in the bone, blood woven flame I own. So I honor what I hold, in my blood the burning toll of a heritage of heat, where the flame and bloodline meet. Blood woven flame stays true to the fire I once knew, from my father and his father too. Blood woven flame runs through, blood woven flame remains, coursing through my heated veins. I will pass it down one day, the blood woven flame will stay. After everything is burned, to the lesson I have learned, in the coldness that remains lies a mercy for my pains. When the fire finally died and I open up my eyes, all that's left is gray and still. but it gives me what I will. Cold as mercy falls on me, setting my exhausted spirit free. No more burning, no more flame, just a peaceful end of pain. Cold as mercy understands, gently covers scorched land. This is grace I didn't know, in the ash the softest snow. I was afraid of what would stay when the fire went away, but the ashes brought me peace, finally giving me release. No more heat to make me fight, just the cooling of the night, covering my wounded soul, making broken places whole. Gold as mercy falls on me, setting my exhausted spirit free. No more burning, no more flame, just a peaceful end of pain. Cold as mercy understands, gently covers scorches lands. This is grace I didn't know, in the ash that's soft as snow. Let the ashes blanket down on my weary burning town. Sometimes mercy comes as cold after stories fire told. So I rest beneath the gray of the ashes where I lay, grateful for the cooling peace that the cold ash brings release. Cold as mercy heals tonight. After all the burning fight, I can finally close my eye under gentle ash gray skies. Cold as mercy I receive your blessing as I grieve the fire that consumed my past. Cold ash mercy comes at last. Ash-bound string tied to what the fire lit, bound to ash and what's bereft, power rising from the grave. Ash-bound strength shows me the way, not from gold or shining light, but from remnants of the fire. When the fire burned it all, ash-bound strength won't let me fall. Ash-bound strength, my core, built from what's not there no more, rising from the burning waste. Ash-bound strength I can't taste. Ash-bound strength defines my mind, born
ashes in the light. I'm connected to the gray. Ashbound strength will always stay. I found mine in what's unseen, in the particles that flow from the fire's final note. Strength that comes from total loss. Yeah, ashbound to the heavy cost, yes, of destruction that I've known. Ashbound strength has grown. Ashbound strength, my core, built from what's not there no more, rising from the burning waste. Ashbound strength I can't taste. Ashbound strength defines my might, born from ashes into light. I'm connected to the grave. Ashbound strength will always stay. Let them down what ash can give. I know how the ashbound live, with the power born for man. Ashbound strength will never bend. So I carry what remains, understanding what it means. Ashbound strength through all extremes, yeah. Ashbound strength remains tonight, power hidden from the sight of those who cannot see, yeah. Ashbound strength defining me, ashbound strength forever here, born from ash without the fear. This is how I rise above. Ashbound strength is what I love.
Burning while the night stands still, fire underneath the chill of the moonlight, silver cold. Heat beneath the quiet moon bowl. Silent sky just watches down as I burn without a sound. Moon reflects but doesn't speak. Heat beneath the quiet moon I see. Heat beneath the quiet moon tonight, burning in the pale moonlight, while the world sleeps unaware. Heat beneath the quiet moon is there. Heat beneath the quiet moon rings, goes into the ocean's rings. I'm the fire the darkness hides. Heat beneath the quiet moon resides. Moon is calm and moon is peace, but my burning won't decrease just because stays here. He beneath the quiet moon tonight, burning in the pale moonlight, while the world sleeps unaware. He beneath the quiet moon is there. He beneath the quiet moon remains, hidden from the cold moon's rain. I'm the father darkness hides. He beneath the quiet moon resides. Let the moon stay cold above. I bring fire and I bring love to the darkness where I stand. He beneath the quiet moon, my land. So I burn beneath the glow of the moon that doesn't know what fires in the darkness burn. He beneath the quiet moon, my turn. He beneath the quiet moon stays true to the fire I've been through, burning while the night is calm. He beneath the quiet moon, my song. He beneath the quiet moon I keep, while the silver watchers sleep. This is where my fire lives. He beneath the quiet moon, give. He beneath the quiet moon, give song. Built inside the gray and haze, 9 and 5's blazing days, but the aftermath it left, heart forged in smoke bereft, hammered on the anvil made from the drifting burning shade, shaped by what remained behind, heart forged in smoke defined. Heart forged in smoke I am made, burning through the endless fire where the water used to flow. Now the flame begin to show. Heart forged in smoke remains, pumping through my smoky veins. I'm the rider on the way, fire on the broken tide, so brave. Waves don't move the way they should, fractured like I knew they would, but the fire keeps them warm, fire on the broken storm. I don't fear the shattered sea, fire on the broken tide sets me free, riding through the chaos wild, fire on the broken tide, reconciled. Heart forged in smoke remains, pumping through my smoky veins, built from what the fire left. Heart forged in smoke not bereft, let them doubt what smoke can make. Heart forged in smoke won't break, tempered in the drifting air. Heart forged in smoke is rare, stronger for the hazy bird, understanding what it's worth to be made from after left. Heart forged in smoke my path, heart forged in smoke I made, burning through the endless fire where the water used to flow. Now the flame begin to show. Heart forged in smoke remains, pumping through my smoky veins, built from what the fire left. Heart forged in smoke, not bereft. drifting air. Hard forged smoke is rare, so I carry what was made in the smoke and in the shade, understanding what it means. Hard forged smoke between extremes. Hard forged smoke stays true to the gray I've been through, beating with a different power. Hard forged smoke my tower. Hard forged smoke I am. Neither fire nor a sham, just a heart that's truly real. Hard forged in smoke I feel. Oh.